Give me a story.
Okay, I think the biggest news, especially for people watching this show, would be former heavyweight champion of the world, a guy who just challenged to unify the belts, Tyson Fury, having a rough Saturday night, it seems. He was escorted out of a pub, as you can see here, by some bouncers, and then had an unfortunate incident down the block.
Yeah, I mean, so this was his hometown of Morecambe, and there he is there. Falls down to his knees and stuff like that. And I've seen a lot of speculation online. First of all, shout out to the man. Still hanging out in his hometown of Morecambe. Excuse me. No offense to the people of Morecambe. It's not the nicest place on planet Earth, okay? It's just not. It's just not. It's a very, very working class town. He still lives there. He's still hanging out. He's still a normal person. He's going out, enjoying himself. I don't think anybody, when they go out with the intentions of getting that hammered, but you go out and you have a few too many drinks, and next thing you know, you're falling on your ass. Most people that indulge in alcohol, certainly in the fashion that men do from the northwest of England, they've probably been in that state at some point. The problem is for Tyson Fury is that, of course, he's a very, very famous man. And in this modern day and age, people pull their phones out. When I was just in Atlanta Saturday night, I was sitting down watching the Jared Cannonier fight, and there was a wedding going on. And there was a woman. She looked to be a very nice, respectable lady. She'd had too much to drink. She fell over, a glass smashed and everything, and everybody laughed. And, it was nothing, much ado about nothing. She got up and she was a bit embarrassed, and, they swept up the glass, and that was that. No big deal. But she's not Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? So people weren't filming. We've all been there. Now, the speculation is because of Tyson Fury with his problems with depression and things like that, and he's gone off the rails before, and he spoke very openly and candidly about battling demons, depression, substance abuse, alcohol, putting on extreme amounts of weight, getting up to 360 pounds or whatever it was. I see YouTubers speculating that, this is it. This could be the beginning of a decline because his identity has been taken away from him. He's the Gypsy King. He's the undefeated one. No man alive, born of a woman, and all that stuff. Well, he lost a fight, fair and square. The better man won in Alexander Usyk. So I understand that the theory of why people are saying that. They're looking into this, but I think they're just looking into it too deep. He's a human being. He's been in training camp for probably the last 6 to 8 months because there was a cut on the eye. You know what I mean? He's gone off. He's blown off some steam. He's with his mates, maybe his old crew. There's probably some shots going on, right? He's having a night out, and it's just got a little bit carried away. And because of his time away and being disciplined and all the rest of it's gone to his head. Maybe he's getting older, he can't take it anymore. Maybe he had too much to drink, who knows? But he's in a pub, he's enjoying himself, and he's slipped and fallen over and been hammered. I think people are looking into it way too deeply, right? Yeah, will he be pissed off? Of course he will. He'll be angry. He'll want to get back in the gym. He'll want to get revenge. He'll want to have that rematch, all that type of stuff. But at the end of the day, the man's still just a human being, right? And there's no path that is carved out. There's no lifestyle book to teach you how to be one of the most famous athletes on the planet, and when you lose the first time, how to handle it. So he's just out enjoying himself, and all these people, anyone that has an issue with that, and everyone reporting on it, listen, I get it for the clickbait and all the rest of it, and it sells, and they can sell ads on, nobody buys newspapers these days, but you know what I mean, that's why they report on this stuff. But if that little prick hadn't filmed that on his camera phone, no one would know, because it's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? So I think people are looking into it far too much.
Dude, if that's you, that's Mikey B, makes good back in Clitheroe, right? He's closing down the local pub. Do you think the local Clitheroeans would have the stones to post a video of you getting escorted out, or do they know not to mess with Mikey B like
1,000,000%.
Yeah. It's going up.
You never know. It depends who you're with. If you're with friends, like real friends, they wouldn't do that. But if they just, I mean, listen, onlookers, fans, people like that, people just pull the phones out anyway when they see somebody like a Tyson Fury. They do it with people like me, and I ain't nowhere near the stratosphere of Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the way that it is. But he'll be fine. He would have had a sore head the next day. He'll be embarrassed when he sees that all over the newspapers and people talking about it and all the rest of it. But the main thing eating away at him is the fact that he just lost his belt. We all deal with hangovers. We've all been drunk. We've all made a fool out of ourselves. He didn't hurt anybody. He wasn't starting fights. He wasn't slapping people. He wasn't starting being abusive to women. He wasn't doing anything like that. He got drunk and slipped and fell over. You know what I mean? Ooh, what did he do? Every single town in England, I used to love this when I was DJing back in the day. I used to love it because when I come out the club at like 2 a.m. or whatever time it was, I'd always drive down certain streets just to have a look, just to have a watch. Because on the streets, there's always one main street where the kebab shops are and the pizza shops and the burger shops and all the rest of it. And they're packed, you know, and everyone's eating food and throwing up and arguing and there's fights going on and girls with next to nothing on, you know. I'm like, come on, let's do a little lap. Let's do a little lap and see the madness, what's cooking before we drive home. Anyway, there you go. Tyson Fury, rest up. Hope you enjoyed yourself, and I hope the headache wasn't too bad the next morning. What else is going on, Herringbone?
So this one I thought was kind of interesting. Jamal Hill has taken exception with Alex Pereira. He seems to just, you know, it seems like he just found out that he lost the fight, and now he's like taking the social media to clown on Alex. You know, he said that he was nothing but classy when he defeated Glover Teixeira in Brazil. Meanwhile, yeah, Pereira is here gloating over his body. Just he took exception with that.
Yeah, I mean, listen. He lost his belt. He fought a very, very tough guy. Brian, can we play the other video? There's a video of Jamal Hill offering $20,000 to all the haters or to anybody talking crap, because that's the one that's more interesting. Listen, of course, Jamal's a proud man. He's got a nasty streak in him. That's why he's got to where he is. That's why he discovered that he can fight. That's probably why he didn't go into pro basketball, because he's an incredible athlete, apparently a very good basketball player. But the man likes to fight, and he's an angry bastard. Here, look at this.
Hey, yo, all that, bro. At the end of the day, bro, y'all can only talk so much shit before somebody, you know what I mean, start to say something back. So for all y'all that's talking all this shit about this fighting shit, y'all want to speak on some fighting shit, we talk money shit, nigga. 20 bands. Pull up to the gym. Anybody that all y'all that's talking on these posts and all of this shit and this and that, I got 20 bands. Pull up to the gym, bro. Come get paid. I know y'all broke and need it. All that, bro. At the end of the day,
clearly by that you can tell that, you know, it's all bothering him. This is the thing on social media these days. These are people that you don't even know, that you're never going to even meet. So you should just ignore it. Regardless of whatever it is that you post, people are always going to talk crap. When you're in the public eye, like Jamal Hill, and you were the champion, and you get stopped in the way that he did, people are going to talk, especially the way that Jamal Hill was talking before the fight. That's the risk that you take. Like, I was dismissing GSP completely. I got beat. You know, you got to eat that humble pie and just take it on the chin again for what it is. You know what I'm saying? And so, go on.
Did you get a lot of tweets from GSP fans like, Michael, you should be embarrassed?
I didn't actually know, because much like George, they're probably the most sophisticated subculture of mixed martial arts. You know what I mean? These guys, I would never lower myself to act such a way on social media. Yes, Brian.